Hello friends, today we're going to be doing problem solving using a strategy called UPS check. You might ask, why are we going to use UPS check? Well, one very good reason for it is that everybody in our district K through 12 is using this same strategy. And why did they pick UPS check strategy? Well, have you seen those UPS trucks? You know, those brown ones that bring you good packages. They're always reliable, they're always dependable, and you can count on them to make sure that you get the right package. If you follow UPS check, you can count on that you will get the right answer. What is UPS check? I'm so glad you asked. U stands for understand the problem. What do I know? What do I need to know? And that's after you read a word problem. P stands for choose a plan. How am I going to solve the problem? Am I going to act it out, use manipulatives, draw a table, make a pattern? What strategy am I going to use to solve the problem? What's my plan? S stands for solve the problem. Guys, here's where the math's involved. Here's where you're doing something plus something equals an answer, like 3 plus 3 equals 6, or it might even be subtraction, like 6 minus 3 equals 3. You will have an actual number sentence in this part. And check is really the most important part because you're checking your answer that you just solved, the solving, and making sure you got the right answer. You're going to rework the problem in a different way. Have no fear, I'm going to show you how to do it. Don't panic. Here we go. This is the board that we're going to start out using. Later on in first grade, you're going to be experts. We're just going to draw it. But for now, while we get used to it for the next couple weeks, we're going to use this, what we call a problem-solving board. It's got the U for understand, the P for plan, and it gives you some strategies, maybe how you want to solve it, the S for solve, and then a space to check your answer. We are going to start with a very easy problem. Now, I know that as soon as I read the problem, many of you are already going to know the answer. That's why I chose this problem. It's not about the solving the problem in this particular instance because we're learning a new strategy. So we don't want to focus on a really hard problem. What we want to do is learn how to use the strategy so that when we get harder problems, they'll be easy to solve with no tears. Because remember, there's no crying in math. Here's our problem. I have invited 4 girls and 3 boys to my birthday party. How many friends am I having altogether? Now, don't tell me the answer. Don't shout out the answer. Remember, it's not about the answer. For this particular lesson, it's about how to solve the problem. So, let's go to step 1. Understand the problem. What do we know? What do we need to know? Okay, the problem was I'm having a birthday party. I'm inviting 4 girls and 3 boys. How many am I having all together? We know that there's 4 girls, 3 boys, and what we need to figure out is how many all together. Boys and girls, in this part, you are not rewriting the entire problem. If I rewrote the entire problem, it would take too long. I just want the important facts. The important things, and what's important is that there are 4 girls, 3 boys, and we need to know how many altogether. And instead of writing how many, I just wrote a question mark because it's faster. Because remember, we're not about all the writing, we're just about putting the important details. Now that we know and understand our problem, we're going to go to the next. Even teachers make mistakes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am now ready to go to my next step and solve the problem. Again, here are some strategies. I just wanted to show you a few more strategies. The favorite ones, my favorite ones, guess and check. Sometimes you're just guessing and checking your answer. We'll learn more about that later in the year. Acting it out, that's where I would have the 4 girls and the 3 boys come stand in front of the classroom and we would see it. Look for a pattern. Usually that's in counting, like you're looking for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or counting by 5s or counting by 10s. Or my personal favorite, I've already told you, which is draw a picture. Now let's solve the problem. Here we go. We have 4 girls plus 3 boys equals 7. This is always going to have a number sentence or a number pattern. You're never just going to write 7. I want to know how you got the answer. Where is the math? This is the math part, guys. This is the equation, which is a big third grade word that you'll learn later. But for those of you that are ready, I like to throw those out. You know how I am. 4 plus 3 equals 7. That's how we solve it. Are we done? Just because we solved the problem, can we walk away? Oh, no. We have to check our answer. Here's where we check our answer. I've shown you 2 different ways to check your answer. You can use tally marks. I made a tally mark for each girl, and then I made the one going across and 2 more for the boys for a total of 5, 6, 7. And then I counted them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does this answer here, 7, equal this answer here? Yes, it does. So am I done with my problem now? Yes. Can I be reasonably certain that I have gotten the correct answer? I had 7 here, 7 here, and 7 here. Am I correct? Yes, I am. There's an M for mastery on that particular problem. Let's review UPS check. U means we understand the problem. We are not necessarily rewriting the entire problem. We are just picking out the important parts. What information do we need? What information is extra? Because you know what, friends? Sometimes they put a lot of extra information into the problem, and we don't want that. P, plan. This is where we're going to choose our plan. Are we going to draw the picture, look for a pattern, guess and check, act it out, make a table? What's my favorite one? Yes, draw a picture. Then we're going to go to the S to solve. This is where we show our work. This is the math. This is the equals something, and you can never just write one number. You have to show the complete number sentence. And then we go to C, check. The check is where you physically check your work by solving it another way. If you drew a picture, maybe you get some manipulatives, and instead of having a picture here, you would write, I used manipulatives. Now, I know you can't spell that. Look on our math wall when you get to school, and the word is there as it's been all year. I hope you understand and had fun learning about UPS check. We are going to use this problem-solving method for the rest of the school year. When you come to school tomorrow, we'll be working in small groups to solve some problems. And then later on in the week, you'll be writing your own problem and giving it to a friend to solve. Thank you. Step.